Hey guys, it's me Olivia, and today I'm going to be doing my Plan With Me bullet journal spread. And I didn't film January's bullet journal spread. It's because I forgot to record it. So this is the first bullet journal spread of 2018 on this channel. For the month of February, my theme were roses for Valentine's Day. I really liked how I drew these roses and a variety of roses, like the buds and the bloomed ones, and also some falling petals. I liked how I did a wreath, and as you could probably tell, I did all my sketching with a pencil off camera. And I kind of regret that because I had to do things twice, and so it took me longer to do this spread. And again, I regret that because it took me 4 hours to do this whole bullet journal spread. Anyway, for my wreath, I am coloring it in with some Mildliners and watercolors. I'll put all my supplies in the description box down below. If you guys didn't know, I am using a Leuchtturm 1917 hardcover metallic edition bullet journal, and I really like this bullet journal, except the pages aren't that thick, and so there were some bleeding. I did some calligraphy with my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen. If you guys want a video on that, I'll be glad to do so. Next, I'm moving on to my calendar, and this was inspired by Amanda Rachel. I'll put her channel in the description box down below. But here I'm just drawing or coloring in some roses, and I loved how this kind of spread turned out. Here I just went in with my calligraphy again and drew a rose beside it. And right now I'm going to go in with the grid. And sorry for sometimes my spreads were out of frame, is because it was kind of hard for me to kind of adjust things where they were supposed to be. On the side there was a highlight section, and that was supposed to indicate what highlights I had at that month. I also have a section for next month, and those are just things that I might want to jot down for March. I'm also doing some cursive for the days of the week, and I'm using some watercolors to have a little circle for me to put in the numbers of the month. Next, I have a spread for my big plans, which mean I just have my assignments and reading things that I might want to do for my school year. And I also have my logs. I have my sleep log and my water log. And my sleep log is showing how many hours of sleep that I got, and my water log is how many cups of water I drank. And I drew some roses to keep up with the theme. Next is one line a day, and I wanted to start journaling, but I didn't really want to start a real journal, and so I thought one line a day was perfect. But if you're going to be doing this page, make sure you have a ton of patience because drawing all those lines isn't fun. Next is my habit tracker and mood tracker, and I forgot to write my mood tracker, but besides that, I just wrote the days of the month and little icons for the mood tracker and a legend at the bottom of colored dots for what chores I did. So I forgot to film the first part of this, but for my weekly spread, I did a weekly events on the left page, and I also did my big weekly spread. And so I did some in cursive that went to the edge of the page for the days of the week. And I drew some roses to show the number dates of the month. And I just colored those in with some watercolors and Mildliners. As you could probably tell, I did a next week section, and that's just things that I might want to put for next week. Next, I did my next spread, and it was the same thing except for my headers of the days of the week were just in normal printing. And I also have my weekly events in short forms. For this spread, I did the headers in cursive, but kind of in the middle. Except for the right page, I did it not in the middle because there wasn't a sidebar, but that was the look I was going for. And I drew jars with a little heart with a string attached to it to indicate the number of the month. And I used some watercolors to color over top of the headers. For this weekly spread, I did the same for the first weekly spread, and it was exactly the same, except it was a little sloppier because I was just getting tired. Again, I spent 4 hours on this whole bullet journal spread. I just wanted it to be done. And I just colored it in with some more watercolors and Mildliners. So we have gotten to the end practically, and my camera ran out of batteries, and so I couldn't record the last part. But this is the overview of my whole spread, my cover page, my overview calendar, my big plans and my sleep and water log, my 1 line a day and my habit and mood tracker, and my weekly spreads. So I guess that's it, and I hope you guys have a great February, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!